Some people in High Point are pushing back after the Guilford County Board of Elections approved an early voting plan that does not include a polling site at Washington Terrace Park.
Fox 8's Celeste Smith joins us now live in High Point. So Celeste, what's driving the frustration from residents and what happens next?
Well, for some residents in High Point and then also some leaders in Guilford County, they say that their frustrations are over ease of access to a voting site that they say is very needed in this community. And they said that the community organization that was leading this gathering today was the High Point NAACP, along with community churches and other organizations, wanting their concerns to be heard before this plan goes before the State Board of Elections to have a decision made on if it can move forward.
What do we want? Voting. Where do we want it? Right here.
It is a deterrent for people to even go out to vote because they don't have the transportation to get to these other locations.
On November 18th, the Guilford County Board of Elections approved an early voting plan for next year's midterm primary, with 10 sites including several recreation centers and a downtown courthouse location, but not Washington Terrace Park.
Nobody came out, nobody asked these residents what it means to them to have this site in this neighborhood. They made a decision based on their own reasoning, which shows little regard for the people that value this park as a voting precinct.
People living nearby are worried not having the site will hit some voters hard.
I voted at Washington Terrace for a long time. I've seen the turnout in this area for voting. Closing this voting area for early voting is going to disenfranchise a lot of people, a lot of our seniors, a lot of our handicaps, a lot of the people that's limited on transportation.
Guilford County Board of Elections Director Charlie Collicutt says there are huge changes between election years and types, like a presidential general election compared to a midterm primary. In the midterm primary from 2022, Collicutt says that election saw this exact majority plan without Jamestown, Lewis Recreation, Washington Terrace Park, or universities.
In the 16 years that I've been here, I can't remember a time that there was not early voting here at Washington Terrace. There was one other time that I think they made a decision to remove it. And the community raised Cain and they re-added it. So hopefully that will be the case here today. And prayerfully, they will reconsider and make it a permanent early voting site so we don't have to jump through these hoops every time.
The history of Washington Terrace Park as a voting site shows it has been included in many cycles, including 2016, 2018, and 2020 presidential and midterm elections, and in both 2024 presidential elections. It was not a site for the 2022 midterm primary, but it was used again in the 2022 midterm general election. Now, it is not a part of the Guilford County Board of Elections 2026 midterm primary plan.
It's just very disappointing to hear that people are not going to have access, because this is about access to their democracy. Like I said, access for their voices to be heard, and we need to make it easier for them to access.
Guilford County Board of Elections Director said that the State Board of Elections still has not set a date to review the plan for the 2026 midterm primary, and that the 2026 midterm general election plan has not yet been voted on. But concerned community members say that they're going to keep reaching out to the State Board of Election leaders to have their concerns heard. Live in High Point, Celeste Smith, Fox 8 News.